Joe Cortez, boy, I didn't know you was a slick boxer. They wouldn't like you in this day and age.
No.
They'd criticize your boxing skills.
That's why
They call you a runner.
I mix it up. You know what I mean?
I was kind of guy. I was like a Sandy Saddle. Well, you don't remember Sandy Saddle.
Yeah, dude. I mean, I don't remember him fighting, but I know who he is.
Tall, lanky guy. My thing was everything at a distance. Pow, pow. My trainer told me, Joe, I want that jab in your sleep. In your sleep, I want that jab going. That's what it was. I kept that in my head. I meant that jab constantly. The guy there, you keep it going. And keep it going. No matter what his head was, wherever his head was, I was throwing punches. That's what it was. That's how you get the okay. I was a crowd pleaser, but you know what? I got the win.
That's when I'm down in that 135 frame, that's all I'll be shooting that jab. Right now, junior welterweight. Yeah, I mean welterweight actually. I had to bulk up for Sean. You know what I mean? But next fight back at 35.
And one thing I learned also, good lateral movement.
Right.
I was constantly moving.
That's the key.
Come here, let me show you something. You're gonna love this here.
Uh-oh.
If you got me up against the ropes,
Joe the trainer.
and you come in here, you got me in here, I'm gonna grab you here, right?
Right.
And all I'm gonna do is, if I'm here, I'm just gonna turn this way here.
Right. I got you.
You got that?
Yeah, turn him.
I turn it, and with that same turn.
Right. You hook off it.
You hook up, see? I got you here, you got me, I put you, to get me on the ropes, right?
Right.
Then I get you here.
Turn.
Bam, bam. See that move? Now I'm in the middle of the ring, you're on the ropes.
Right.
Now you finish nailing you.
Right. I got you.
Okay?
Don't be surprised to see me use that.
Well, that's what I'm telling you.
Right, you learn. You got you.
I'm teaching this
Right.
stuff.
Joe probably got them little sneaky tricks that
That's
you can
what
get
you
away
need.
with against
Yeah.
refs.
Well,
That's what you
but there's nothing illegal about that.
No, not that, but I'm saying you probably got some other sneaky little tricks.
No, ask Bernard Hopkins, he knows all the tricks. He's a real smart fighter. And I mean, and not illegal tricks.
Right.
I mean, it's just tricks of the game that you use, like a move like that. That's something that Bernard Hopkins would do because he's always thinking. If you're always thinking, you're going to capitalize on moves like that.
Right.
You know? And that's what makes you a good, smart fighter. Name of the game, hit, don't get hit, but every move you can make, take advantage of it, try to use it to your advantage.
Right.
You know, so if you got the guy on the rope, you will take a little breather, you're on the rope, but now you say, okay, now let me grab him. That's when you grab him, you know? You're not doing nothing illegal.
Right.
You're grabbing and you turn
Turn
him.
up.
Bing, bing. See? And then you move, then you keep moving.
Gotcha.
Pop, pop, pop. Moving to your right.
Got you.
Joe, you said the name of the game is to hit and not get hit, but why don't fans appreciate that?
Because fans love to see a slug match, a slugging match. It's great, you know, for the fans, but actually for the fighter, it's not good. If you're my fighter, I don't want you to get hurt. I want you to come back and live a normal life after you retire. I'm going to train you the right way. I'm going to teach you like Floyd. He's 38, 39. You know what? He still fights like a 22-year-old. Why? His body didn't take a beating. And that's what the name of the game is. Think intelligently. That's why they call it the sweet science. Okay? The sweet science.
Yeah.
And you want to be a slugger, you can be a slugger, but you know what? You're not going to last so long, and then after your career, I'm going to be concerned about your health. You see, so if you're a good trainer, and you love your fighter like if he's your son, like I did with as a referee, I love these guys like they're my sons. That's the mentality I go in there with. They're taking too much punishment, I'm going to stop it. I don't care if he's the champion or what. In the ring, it's fighter A, fighter B. There's no champion in there. The judges, the referee got to feel the same way. But think that those are our children. We got to protect them. You know, because nobody's there to protect them. Only the referee. Or the cornerman wants to jump in and stop it. Good. Well, I'm the closest to the action, and I stop the fight for the safety of the fighter. Let him come back another day.
Hey, but you know, even sometimes the media, sometimes commentators on networks, like they criticize fighters that, you know, don't get hit, fighters that are defensively sound.
Chris Algieri he became a champion. How did he become champion? He was a slick boxer. He was not a puncher, but he wasn't getting hit as much as the other fighters. If he was a slugger, he would have got knocked down in 2 rounds. He ended up winning the championship because he was thinking smart. I remember one day, I was already retired from boxing. When I retired from boxing, I never got close to the fighters while I was as a referee. But now that I'm retired, I'm going to share my wisdom and knowledge with fighters. And one of the things I taught Chris Algieri was you don't have to get hit to take a knee. You can take a knee. If you're hurt, you have to wait to get hit to get knocked down again. Take a knee. You got 8 seconds to recruit. 8 seconds and then your favorite.
Thank you.
And that's what Chris Algieri did when he fought Pravanikov, and he won the championship. He told me, Joe, if I didn't take that knee, he said, I remember you told me that, and in that first round he went down. The second time, it wasn't from a punch, he took a knee on his arm. He took that knee, he recuperated, and he came back and ended up winning the championship.
Yeah.
You know, so he thanked me. He said, Joe, you know, if I would have not done what you told me, I probably would have got stopped in that second time he went down, because he was ready to go. And he said, let me take the knee. So that's when the name of the game is hit, don't get hit. And if you're in trouble, you got to take a knee on your own. Take a knee. You have to wait till you get hit. Take a knee. When you go on your knee on your own, the referee will give you an 8 count. The referee give you, okay, you're okay to continue. Then the referee can evaluate your condition. If you're okay, you just continue. And I think that's a wise way of fighting. Thinking smart, always thinking.
Yeah. Joe Cortez with the wisdom.